Think about what you want to say to your ex-BF. You can tell that he's waiting for your response, and you can see the typing symbol flickering every so often, as if he's anxiously expecting your message. After a moment of thinking, you finally decide what you want to say and begin typing. Your ex-BF's reply comes almost instantly this time. He types out a simple, "Hi" back to you, and then the typing symbol flickers on the screen again, as if he's waiting for you to say something more. Your ex-BF suddenly stops typing for a moment when he sees your message, as if he needs a moment to process it. After a few moments, the typing symbol flickers on screen again, and he appears to be typing a response. Your ex-BF's response is brief and to the point. Just a simple, "okay," indicating that he's okay with you coming over. After he replies, the typing symbol stops flickering on the screen, signaling that he's done and waiting for you. You don't even have to wait for a response from your ex-BF this time. Barely a moment passes after you arrive at his door before the door suddenly swings open, revealing your ex-BF on the other side. He looks slightly surprised to see you there so soon after you messaged him, but his surprised expression shifts into a mixture of curiosity and anticipation. Your ex-BF looks at you for a long moment, silently taking in your appearance as you stand in the doorway. He then steps aside, wordlessly gesturing for you to come inside. Your ex-BF nods silently, shutting the door softly once you're inside. He then gestures for you to follow him, leading the way into a nearby living room. Your ex-BF sits down on a couch in the center of the room and looks at you as if silently requesting you to join him on the couch. Your ex-BF looks surprised for a moment, clearly not expecting you to say you wanted him back. He sits there silently for a moment, just absorbing your words and processing them. After a long pause, he slowly speaks, a mixture of shock and curiosity in his voice. "ex-BF, you want me back? After everything that's happened between us?" Your ex-BF blinks for a moment, obviously not expecting you to answer so bluntly. He takes another moment to process your words, before slowly speaking again. "ex-BF, wow, that's not what I was expecting you to say at all. But why? Why do you want me back after everything that's happened?" Your ex-BF looks at you for a long moment, seeming to be considering your words. After another pause, he nods slowly and speaks again. There's still a hint of disbelief in his voice, as if he can't quite believe what he's hearing. "ex-BF, so you want to give us another chance?" and you realize that your mom was controlling you too much. Your ex-BF looks at you for a long moment, his expression slowly softening. He takes a deep breath, then slowly lets out a sigh. Ex-BF. All right, I'll give you another chance. I'll date you again, but on one condition. Your ex-BF looks at you for another moment, his expression growing serious now. He seems to be carefully thinking out his words before responding to you, ex-BF. My condition is that you'll need to stand up to your mom and get her to let you make your own choices in life. I can't be with someone who lets their mom control them like a puppet. Do you promise you'll do that? Your ex-BF studies you intently for a moment, as if silently evaluating the truth of your words. After a moment, he nods slowly, satisfied by whatever he sees in your expression. Ex-BF. Okay, good. I believe you, and I'm willing to give our relationship another chance. But just remember that you promised to stand up to your mom and get some control over your life, okay? Don't back out on that promise. Your ex-BF looks at you for another moment, scrutinizing your expression to see if you're telling the truth. Eventually, he relaxes slightly, seeming to believe you, ex-BF. Good. I'm glad to hear that. I do care about you, you know? I want this to work out between us, and for us to have a healthy, functioning relationship. But it won't work unless you stand up to your mom and start making your own choices from now on. You have to promise me seriously that you'll do this, okay? Your ex-BF slowly nods again, clearly satisfied with your response. He continues to look at you for another moment, as if silently searching for any hint of hesitation or deception in your expression. Finally, he speaks again, ex-BF. All right, then it's settled. We're giving our relationship another chance. But don't forget that you promised me that you'll stand up to your mom and get control over your life. Understand?